Hey girls! In this video, I will be shining some light on the issues that I suffer from as a person with long hair. Just in case you have Alzheimer's, here we go. This is what my hair looks like when I have it down. Yeah, pretty freaking long, right? Before I go into the issues themselves, I do want to just make it extremely clear that I'm not recording this to bitch and whine and complain about, oh, my life is so hard, my life stinks. No. Personally speaking, I actually really love having long hair. It's one of those traits that people just immediately notice when they see me. I have a somewhat amusing story. A few days ago, my boyfriend and I went to my mom's house so we could celebrate the holidays with my family, and literally every person who showed up, the first thing they mentioned about me was, oh my god, Kat, your hair is so long, look at it, which I kind of get it, to be honest, because almost everyone at the family get-together, they haven't seen me in at least a year. So while I have had long hair for a really long time, it's gotten even longer over the past couple of years, and Jesus Christ, it's so long. But anyway, let's get on to the actual list of problems that you will suffer from if you're a person with long hair. Problem number 1, taking a shower and washing your hair takes freaking forever. This might come off as pretty shocking to some of you girls, but when I take a shower, I spend around 35 to 40 minutes in that bitch. And I promise that is not me exaggerating or overestimating. I literally spend so goddamn long in the shower. And on one hand, it's really cool because warm water, it feels good, just I can fart in peace, all that stuff. But no, long showers are really bad because they're expensive and they waste water. But yeah, I take a shower around every 2 or sometimes 3 days, and I wash my hair every single time I get in the shower, and it takes forever. It literally takes a century. Whenever my older sibling comes over to visit, or when we go over to visit them, they'll take a shower sometimes, and it's just my older sibling will just be in and out, less than 10 minutes in the shower. And that's because they have short hair. They only just need to put some shampoo in it and rinse it out. And it's just oh, freaking hell. I kind of wish I was like that sometimes. But I am perfectly content with having to take long-ass showers if I can continue to have this long-ass hair. Problem number 2. You constantly have to brush it. I think this is the part of the video where I'm supposed to say dead ass no cap. I'm not capping, but I brush my hair at the very least 5 times a day. Sometimes I brush it more than 5 times a day, if it's really windy or if I'm doing some work and my hair gets all tangled, because literally, girls, having your hair tangled sucks. It literally hurts, physically hurts. It's painful, and I would really just like to, not have tangled hair. I like having nice hair like this. So if you have long hair, you're pretty much required to brush it multiple times a day. Like I said, I'm not bullshitting or capping or any of that weird slang when I say I brush my hair so much. I literally have 3 hairbrushes, and one of them we keep in my boyfriend's car because we might be out on the road or in public, and I'm my hair's kind of messed up. Let me go to the car and get my brush. So to summarize, I don't think having to constantly brush your hair is as big of a problem as having to take long-ass showers, but it is still an issue that I thought was worth mentioning. So let's get on to reason number 3. You're constantly worrying about it. So before I even get into the actual description of this problem, I will admit that I'm extremely biased about me worrying about my hair all the time, because 1, I have OCD, 2, I have anxiety, and 3, balding runs in my family. Yeah, a not so fun fact is pretty much every biological male in my family who's over the age of 30 is balding really bad. People tell me all the time that, like, I stress over it for no reason, especially since I'm on HRT, testosterone blockers, and estrogen, so I'm really not at risk for balding. My doctor actually told me that himself. He was like, if you get on estrogen and anti-androgens, like, you don't have to worry about that in the slightest. But it's still something that I stress about sometimes because of my aforementioned anxiety. Anxiety sucks butts. Problem number 4. Your hair gets stuck to lip gloss. So if you're a person with long hair but you don't really like wearing makeup, this problem doesn't really exist for you. But I am a girl who is just obsessed with lip gloss, and I'm just telling you girls, when I put on lip gloss, I feel pretty. But I'm sure that you are all aware of the classic phrase, beauty is pain, and just wearing lip gloss when you have long hair stinks really bad. When I say it gets stuck to your lip gloss, I'm not exaggerating, and that's actually why I normally just throw my hair in a ponytail whenever I'm sporting a lot of makeup, because it's just, it's such a weird feeling and I really hate it. And just, it also ties into eating, because, like, let's say you're out and you're eating and you're just trying to munch on some food, and then your hair is all stuck to your lips and you're just like trying to get it off your friggin' lips, and it just doesn't work because it's literally stuck. So yeah, definitely a niche issue, but it's one that I suffer from relatively often. So when I was making the list of problems for this video, this one just immediately popped up. Problem number 5. My dogs step on it. A little reminder for all of you girls who might have forgotten, I am a proud dog parent. I have 2 little rescue dogs who are just literally perfect in every way, except when they're not. And one of the ways they're not perfect is sometimes I'll be sitting down on the couch, or even worse, laying in the bed, and my hair will just be like sprawled out, and then one of the dogs will just go, hey mom, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hair? Okay. And they're just laying on it, stepping on it, yanking it, like, oh my, it hurts. It literally is painful, and I like yelp out in pain or fear, and my dogs just go like, why is mom freaking out? I love both of my dogs more than the world, but they literally drive me crazy when they do that, because, like, it hurts. It literally freaking hurts. Problem number 6. You frequently feel vulnerable. Now, if you have ever seen 2 girls get into a fight before, I know for a fact you've seen hair get yanked and just like, ah! This kind of goes back to me having really bad anxiety, but when I'm out in public, I have this little, like, fear that, like, someone who easily just wants to kick my ass, for no reason, by the way, because I don't do anything to anyone, but let's say someone just felt the need to, like, beat my ass for whatever reason, they could just grab my hair and just yank on it, and just, I just have this extreme sense of vulnerability. But also, I like wearing my hair down most of the time, and my vision isn't exactly clear when I wear it like this. It's actually fairly obstructed, so I just have this constant sense of, what's going on? What's going on? Who's around here? But yeah, if you're a non-mentally ill person, you're probably listening to that and just going, what the heck is wrong with this chick? Is she mentally ill, like, legitimately? Hello? Before I end this video, God, that fart stinks. But anyway, before I end this video, I have one more problem that I want to talk about. And this one is actually really special. The thing that makes this particular issue special is I didn't come up with it. My lovely and wonderful boyfriend did. So I have mentioned this in the past, but my boyfriend is also a person who has really long hair. And I'm just going to tell you girls, it's some really good hair. Like, I love his hair. Like, it's literally so beautiful. Despite the fact that, like, he's handsome, his hair is just, like, beautiful. And it's just like, ugh, my boyfriend is perfect. But given the fact that he is also a fellow long-haired individual, he has his own list of problems that having super long proteins that come out of your head come with, and he gave me one of those problems to talk about in the video. So for the seventh and final problem we have today, sleeping on your hair. This is another one of those issues that's kind of subjective, because my boyfriend is a tosser and turner. He'll be sleeping at night and he just goes, like, pretty constantly. Me personally, I'm a side sleeper, which is why my, like, piercings sometimes get swollen. That really sucks, but that's not really related. Like I was saying, I'm a side sleeper, and I don't really toss and turn too much, so personally, I don't really deal with the issue in question, but my boyfriend does a lot. And when I told him I wanted to make this video and gave him my own list of problems, this was the first and only one that he wanted to give, because it's literally hell for him. But yeah, sleeping on your hair sucks. It's really easy to do when it's super long and you're a tosser and turner, and there's really no fix for it. But anyway, that's all I really have for you girls today. If you are a person with long hair and you have your own personal issues that you have to deal with as a result of it, let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious. Also, since I really want to drive the point home, I'm going to repeat something I said at the very beginning of the video. I love having long hair. Like, I seriously do. All of the problems I just talked about, they don't even matter in the grand scheme of things, because I have awesome hair. Like, it's just fucking awesome. Like, oh. Like, I think it's pretty. My family tells me that, like, oh wow, Kat, like, you take really good of your hair. It looks nice. Strangers compliment it sometimes. People on YouTube, like a lot of you girls, you've all talked about how good it is. And, like, even if it didn't look that great, I would still like having it. It's just, it's something I like about myself. I mentioned around 2 or even 3 years ago that my dream is to have my hair reach the length of, like, my belly button. So it would need to be about right here, and it's getting there slowly. But you know, the longer your hair gets, the longer it takes to grow. So I feel like I'm still quite a good ways away. Is that even a word? Like, does that even make sense? I'm talking out of my butt. Like, no. The point is, I love having long hair, and I want it to be even longer. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, girls. You're all awesome, and I will see you all next time. Bye, girls.